The Sad Life of Meredith Baxter. Meredith Baxter was born on June 21, 1947, at the present age of 73. Was born in South Pasadena, California, the daughter of actress-turned-director-producer Whitney Blake and Tom Baxter, a radio announcer. After her parents were divorced in 1953, Baxter and her two brothers, Richard and Brian, were raised by their mother in Pasadena. Her second stepfather was situation comedy writer Allan Mannings. Baxter was educated at James Monroe High School before transferring to Hollywood High School. During her senior year, she attended Interlochen Center for the Arts as a voice major but returned to Hollywood High, where she graduated in 1965. Encounter problems many times in the love story. She has up to 4 times married and has 5 children. In 1966, she married Robert Louis Bush and they had 2 children, Theodore Justin Ted Bush and Eva Whitney Bush. The couple divorced in 1971. In 1974, she married David Burney and was known professionally as Meredith Baxter Burney. The couple had 3 children, Kathleen Jean Kate Burney and twins Molly Elizabeth and Peter David Edwin Burney, before divorcing in 1989. In 1995, she married actor and screenwriter Michael Blodgett. They were divorced in 2000. On December 2, 2009, she came out as a lesbian during an interview with Matt Lauer on Today, and on The Frank DeCaro Show on Sirius XM Out Q102. In 2005, she began a relationship with Nancy Locke, a general contractor. They were married on December 8, 2013, in Los Angeles. Baxter said she began her first homosexual relationship in 2002. She stated that finally coming to terms with her sexual orientation opened her eyes to the fact that for many years she knew something was different about her and why her relationships with men had failed. On March 1, 2011, Baxter made another intimate revelation while appearing on NBC's Today Show. She promoted a new memoir that alleges emotional and physical abuse by her ex-husband David Burney, father of 3 of her children. ABC News tried to reach Burney for comment but could not. It claimed that he had told NBC he was denying the allegations. The ABC News website reported on March 1, 2011. Meredith Baxter says in a new book, Untied, that she was a victim of emotional and physical abuse. Baxter, the actress best known for playing hippie mom Elise Keaton on the 1980s sitcom Family Ties, said that the abuser was her then-husband David Burney, who has denied the allegations. In her memoir, Baxter alleges that Burney hit her more than once. It was so sudden and unexpected. I couldn't tell you which hand hit me, or even how hard, she writes. I do recall thinking, I'd better not get up because he's going to hit me again. She writes that she coped with the marital violence by drinking heavily, but has been sober since 1990. Regarding the fact that Baxter's marriage to Burney lasted throughout the entire 7 seasons that she worked on Family Ties, ABC News explained. Baxter said that her work helped her cope and she did not share her personal story with others. You learn to compartmentalize, she said on NBC. When I got to the studio, my home life was not happening. Nobody knew anything. I didn't have a social life. I did my work. I went home. The day after Baxter discussed Burney on the Today Show, she traveled to Chicago to appear on The Oprah Winfrey Show for further discussion of the topics covered in her Untied memoir. Others who appeared included her Family Ties co-star Michael Gross. Winfrey's staff had arranged for him to surprise Baxter on camera. Gross confirmed the assumption that Baxter had made throughout their 7 years of working on the sitcom, that no one connected with the series had known or suspected that Baxter's husband was abusing her at the time. Gross was affectionate with Baxter on camera and expressed sorrow that she had endured such an ordeal for so long. Bernie categorically denied the claims that he had abused her in a statement to People magazine. Baxter got her first big break on television in 1972 as one of the stars of Bridget Loves Bernie, a CBS television network situation comedy. The series was canceled after one season. In 1977 and 1978 she played the role of Nancy Lawrence Maitland and received 2 Emmy Award nominations for Outstanding Continuing Performance by a Supporting Actress in a Drama Series. In 1981 she starred with Annette O'Toole and Shelley Hack in Vanities, a television production of the comedy-drama stage play about the lives, loves and friendship of 3 Texas cheerleaders starting from high school to post-college graduation. It aired as a part of Standing Room Only, a series on the premium television channel HBO. In 1982, Baxter landed the role of Elise Keaton, the former flower child matriarch of the Keaton family on the NBC sitcom Family Ties. In 1986, during her time on Family Ties, Baxter garnered critical acclaim for her dramatic performance as Kate Stark in the NBC television movie Kate's Secret, about a seemingly perfect suburban housewife and mother who is secretly suffering from bulimia nervosa. Following Family Ties, Baxter produced and starred in telefilms. She portrayed a psychopathic kidnapper in The Kissing Place in 1990 and was nominated for an Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a miniseries. A special for her work in A Woman Scorned, The Betty Broderick Story, based on the true story of a divorcee who was convicted of murder in the shooting of her ex-husband and his young wife. For her work on the television film My Breast in 1994, she received a special award for public awareness from the National Breast Cancer Coalition. In 1997, Baxter once again played the mother of a character played by Michael J. Fox, this time in 2 episodes of Spin City. Baxter was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1999 for which she was treated and from which she has fully recovered. In 2005, she began appearing in television commercials for Garden State Life Insurance Company. In 2006, she temporarily co-hosted, with Matt Lauer, Today, the NBC morning news and talk show. In 2007, she made a guest appearance on What About Brian, an ABC drama series. That same year, she also made several appearances as the dying mother of Detective Lily Rush on Cold Case. In recent years, Baxter created a skincare line called Meredith Baxter Simple Works, which raises funds for Baxter's Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Baxter was the guest speaker at the 2008 Southern Commencement for National University in La Jolla, California, and was awarded an honorary doctoral degree from the university. On March 1, 2011, Baxter's memoir, titled Untied, was published. In the book, she details her early life, her unhappy and in some cases abusive marriages, her struggles with and recovery from alcoholism, and her realization that she is a lesbian. The book became a New York Times bestseller. She is also a spokesperson for Consumer Cellular, a cell phone company advertised as providing a cheaper alternative for senior citizens. She voiced the character Elise Sr. in Dan vs., which airs on The Hub. In April 2013, it was announced that Baxter would be in the Season 4 finale episode of Glee, along with Patty Duke, as a mentor to Darren Criss character Blaine Anderson and Chris Colfer's character, Kurt Hummel. She also made a guest appearance on the ABC Family Freeform series Switched at Birth as the widowed mother of Catherine Kenish. On August 4, 2014, producers announced that Baxter would be joining The Young and the Restless, as Maureen, Nikki Newman's new drinking buddy, a charming, intelligent, middle-class woman who has always aspired to a more privileged life than she has had. Baxter started appearing on the program on September 8. She also played the mother to Stitch Rayburn and Kelly Andrews. That's her story. Dear Meredith Baxter, she deserves the best in the future, with her good health.